YouTube. Welcome. Hello, YouTube. Everybody in chat say hi, YouTube. So this is a port of Convoke, which is a deck that, if you've played any Standard or Pioneer over the past, year or so, you may or may not be familiar with this deck, where you have a lot of Convoke creatures in the form of Venerated Loxodon and Knight Errant of Eos, and a lot of ways to make a bunch of tokens. And what's nice is we also have a new addition here from I think it's Murders at Karlov Manor Special Guests is the correct term for the product, which is Kuldotha Rebirth. So it gives you some additional redundancy on Gleeful Demolition. So we have effectively 8 copies of that card, and then we also have 16 ways to make artifacts. So you're going to be very consistently enabling these on turn 2, and then if you have a Convoke creature, you're almost always going to be able to cast it on turn 2, which is nice. Past the artifact makers and the Convoke creatures, the rest of the deck is just recruiters to pay you off for having a bunch of small creatures in play. A couple of cases, same thing. Case especially very good when you have Ornithopter plus either one of these, because you can go turn 1, Ornithopter, make 3 goblins, turn 2, case, and you have 3 creatures to immediately flip the case while killing their 1-drop if they played it, so that's pretty powerful. And then I'm trying out a couple of Shrapnel Blasts. Honestly, I could maybe see more copies of this, because if you think about it, we have 16 ways to generate artifacts, but we only have 8 things that, want us to have artifacts in play or sacrifice artifacts, so it kind of makes sense to have an additional couple copies of those. Mana base, pretty straightforward. Fetches, 4 Sacred Foundries, 3 utility lands in the form of a Soken'Zon, and a Ganjo, and a Shephet Dunes. And then the sideboard, we have max Deafening Silences against the Show and Tell decks, Alpine Moon against Titan, Swords to Plowshares against the aggressive decks, Drannith against the Lurrus Storm decks, and then Invasion for big mana like, Uro, Omnath, that kind of stuff. So, interesting to see how it plays out. I mean, one thing that I will note about this deck is it kind of does potentially feel like it could be it's the best way to put this, Pioneer power level deck in a format that is much, much higher power level than that. So I don't know exactly how this is going to go, but we'll learn together. So let's see how we do. We'll draw a land, I believe. Never won a Pioneer game with Convoke when it came to the point that I had to take the Elk into my hand. I mean, it's one of those things where Gigantha doesn't matter, 95% of the time, maybe even more, right? Gigantha's not going to matter a lot of the time, but it's one of those things that when it does matter, it is literally the difference between winning and losing. It is just an extra card, and if you're flooding out, you really want something like that, so. I get that it's not going to come up often, but I think it's important enough to play it. Leo pumps more. Is Leo's +2/+1? Okay, yeah. Overgrown Tomb Halfling, huh? Unfortunate that we did not draw the land. Ornithopter would have done it too. Okay, maybe 19 lands is a bit low. How many lands do the Pioneer versions play? 21, I think? Yeah, 19 might be a bit low. Bit greedy. Okay. Case the Halfling, or do I just play Loxodon? I think I play Loxodon. So let's go Inspector. And then if they Atraxa me, it's actually fine because we can just case the Atraxa. The format that is used for competitive play, it kind of depends. 2, 3, 4. God, if only I had an Ornithopter. Could have played a second Loxodon. So it's most of the competitive formats are standard, Pioneer, Modern, Legacy. Those are the most popular competitive formats. Maybe not in that order specifically. Best of 1 Alchemy? Come on, chat. Why you gotta troll the new viewers? Kuldotha Rebirth is the big card, Mad Mage. Okay. You know, the card that I just cast got 2 copies of. We don't have that in Pioneer. Now, I don't know if that's good, but I'm at least trying it out, you know. All good, all good. Of course I drew the Ornithopter the turn after. I think I'm still saving the case. I think I'm going to do this. Okay. Can you imagine if we had Rebirth and Pioneer? That'd be insane. What's their plan? I mean, I guess I probably just win if I case this, right? Because they can't natural order if I case this. Really? They could have a Wrath, I guess. Wrath would be bad. But I think they're playing the Dingo, like, natural order deck, yeah. Yes, Pioneer is essentially the paper version of Explorer. Well, I guess technically Pioneer came first, so you could even say that Explorer is the digital version of Pioneer. What am I sideboarding against natural order? I don't know. Silence is not very good. Plow could be okay. Some number of Plow and Invasion. This card can probably go. Yeah. Probably shave like an Ornithopter and an Epicure. Maybe just don't bring an Invasion. Although Invasion is good against the Wraths. Something like this and do 3, 3. I don't want to dilute the deck too much. That's the issue with sideboarding with decks like this that are very high synergy based, is it's very hard to sideboard in such a way that you keep your, like, you want to make sure you keep your plan A intact as much as possible. Sand looks fine. Doesn't have any sideboard cards, but access from gold with rogues in Timeless. That's nice. I never thought about rogues in Timeless. It's probably okay. I think no reason to play the Ornithopters out here. Just kind of hold on to those. Sure, they have sweepers in their sideboard in some fashion. What are the most popular sweepers even played in Timeless? I don't even. There's not that many. Like, I guess this deck would probably have Verdict. Yeah, Stalker seems like a big upgrade. And you descend basically every turn for free, so that is kind of nice. Yeah, Blue Eye probably has Verdict. That makes sense. Question is, do I lead Luxodon or Knight? Kind of want to lead Luxodon. Probably dead regardless if they play an Atraxa. If they like natural order next turn. I'm gonna Knight first. Or, sorry, Luxodon. Puts a little bit more pressure on them if they don't have natural order. Yeah, that's kind of the big problem with playing Swords to Plowshares against them, is if they're natural ordering for Atraxa, if I'm in a spot where I have to Swords the Atraxa, I'm just never going to kill them, because I'm giving them 7 life. Well, I just wanted to play another Luxodon next turn. I was just going to tap Thopter, Thopter, Epicure, 2 lands, play Luxodon, hit for 4. That was my plan with this line. But I guess I could also have gone Knight Errant and then next turn creature, tap all 5 creatures to play Luxodon. Maybe that would have been a potentially better line. Well, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could pre-combat Knight using these 3 2 lands, and if I hit 1-drop Thopter, then I can go 1-drop Thopter Luxodon, because then I'll have 1, 2... Yeah, okay, so let's do that. Let's go Knight here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this gives me the out of playing 2 this turn. So I guess I see what you're saying, is if this was my plan, then I should have done this last turn, because that gives me a higher chance of double Lux it on this turn, maybe? I mean, can't complain with that, right? So hit for 4, play Novice. And then they should be pretty close to dead next turn, if not actually dead. Oh, the misery. They could Wrath me, though. My enemy. Block happens. I accept. Alright, don't kill me, please. Do not cast Natural Order or Supreme Verdict. Not allowed. Although, if they're chumping with Deathred Shaman, I think I probably know what they're casting next turn. Anybody have any guesses? I played a Roots deck and it was awful. When I tried it, it was bad. This is a deck that Young Dingo was playing a lot. He had a lot of success with it. It's just Money Pile. It's like Omnath, 1 green 1 drops, Natural Order attracts Uro, Binding, Oko, that kind of stuff. White mana, nobody saw this coming. Wow, I'm shocked. Giganta save me. Okay, probably not winning this game. Well, if they're doing that, they're picking up Yorion, but they don't have a land. So their hand is all spells. Dig for Goblin Makers. I was just going to play this next turn. That was my plan. But I guess maybe digging for a Goblin Maker was better than picking up Gigantha, if I'm just going to cast this next turn anyways. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to Recruiter here. Well, train troops, rather. Training the troops. She training my troops till I'm recruiting? Does that do anything for you? Did that one land? It's too cold. Minskin Boo. What does Minskin Boo say? Go for the eyes. Yeah, they definitely went for my eyes. No, they didn't do it for you? Okay. How do I ever beat Minskin Boo? I guess go wide. Well, the issue is I have to fetch Shock. I don't have a second Plains. So here, fetch Shock go to 10, then I just die, right? Because they go counters here. Oh, right, no, they can't counters and fling. Okay, never mind, yeah, that's fine. I don't know why I thought they could put counters and fling. Yeah, they obviously can't do that. Okay. We can double Recruiter next turn. Might be able to kill them. They can with Yorion. Well, no, because it doesn't come back until end step, and they can't activate Minskin Boo in their end step. Okay. Kind of fine with that. I mean, they drew 4 cards, so maybe I'm not fine with it. Maybe they didn't find Natural Order? They could have found a second Wrath. Okay. Field of the Dead. They do now have Field, don't they? It's 2 blockers. So we can go Recruiter, Recruiter, 3 blockers. They block 3 of these. They take 5, 10, 14. God, we're so close. Just like 1 creature off. God, we're so close. I have 14 damage. Can I loot Gigantha, draw Goblin Maker? Would that be enough? But then I can only play one Recruiter at that point, right? I don't know if that's enough, because I can't play both Recruiters if I do that. So close. Now I'm a mana off. So I can play one Recruiter, three blockers. They block, block, block. They take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So close. What if I... I'm one mana short if I do that, right? Because I can go pop Clue, draw Token Maker, but then I only have 3 mana left. I guess I should have popped Clue instead of playing Epicure, huh? Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, game 3. So close. We need Chance for Glory. Chance for Glory would have won the game, yeah. Alright, game 3. Game 3. All the marbles. I want the marbles. I need the marbles. I need them. I need marbles like I need Twitch Primes. Speaking of chat, did you know that you can go ad-free on the channel with a Twitch Prime subscription? Ad-free. And you get access to some amazing emotes. What emote do I want chat to spam? Let's get a Doom Thor spam going. Let's just get a Doom Thor spam going. You could run Bolt, but I'm choosing as my removal spell. I'm choosing to play Case instead of Bolt. Now, I'm not telling you the Case is a better card than Bolt, but it is better with the token makers. Why does my chat feel like it's so far behind today? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like, let me refresh this. Might be just this chat. All right, play first. Boses Hannes, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Taking a nice little look at Fletcher's Johnson. Thank you for that Twitch Prime. This hand's nice. You ever just wake up and want to look at Fletcher's Johnson? I do that every day. Safe and sound. Alright, what's my best draw here? I mean, just any other one drop is good. Any one drop goes crazy. Sure. Okay. What are the odds? Somebody run the numbers for me. Any nices? Any nices? Good card, by the way. I mean, I can't really complain. I paid 1 mana for a 4/4. Like I can't be that upset, you know. Well, I mean, I could be, but you know, I'm not going to. All right, don't Atraxa me next turn, please. We can actually, can we beat Atraxa? 5, 8, 16. They go to 2. If they take this, they go to 2, which means they can't shock. And we actually have the out to Atraxa because we can attack with everything and just ganja what they block. So we have the out to Atraxa. That is pretty funny. You ever seen a red-white aggro deck beat an Atraxa before? I attack you for 16. 16 damages. What say you? What say you, MXSP? Would you like to take 16 damages? You would. Alright, go. Yeah, that's a good point. We can top deck another Recruiter and maybe have lethal through an Atraxa. Alright, nice deck. Easy. Giant Killer. I mean, I think a lot of people, the three most common things that people were saying is supplemental sets making it feel like there's a rotation, free spells, and Cascade. Those were the three most common responses, for sure. Also, I need to land very badly here, but we'll draw land. Land or Ornithopter would do it too. That certainly does not do it. Just don't spell pierce me, please. I can't handle getting spell pierced. Cool. Like that. That's nice. Sewers. Alright, how's our show and tell matchup? I don't know. I mean, I got 4 deafening silences. Hope that's good enough. Oh. This is definitely not show and tell. Okay. Yo, chill. They milled 3 ornithopters. Yo, chill. Chill, bro. Brother, chill. Mill gamer spotted. Glimpse jump scare. Our deck is not very good against the card Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Although I guess we have 8 5-drops. How many did they mill? They only milled 1. Oh, what does this count for Tasha's? Does this count as 3 or... It's got to count as 3, right? Yeah, there's no way it counts as 8 for Tasha's. There's no shot. I attack. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for it to count as anything else. So they drown my Loxodon. Did you know that drowning an elephant is illegal? Damnation's not legal on Arena, is it? Oh, okay. Well, turns out it's not. I think we can safely say that Damnation is not on Arena. I have 2 more RCQs this weekend. Hopefully I only have to play 1, but I think there's a decent chance that I end up playing both, and probably end up losing both, but I'm playing 2 more this weekend. Alright, what's our sideboard against Mill? I don't really have anything against Mill. I think I'm going to click the word done. Our sideboard is bring in done and cut done. Yeah, I'm going to play Dimir again, I think. Either Dimir or Golgari. I played Golgari yesterday, and I know a lot of people shit on that deck. A lot of people make fun of Golgari. They say it's the worst deck in the format, but I don't know. Like, it's just some good vibes. I don't think it's that bad. I put back Recruiter. The problem with putting back Recruiter is I still don't have a turn 2 Luxodon. But if I don't put back Recruiter, what am I putting back? Probably one of these. Maybe the Epicure. I feel like it makes sense to put this back, though. Yeah, this song's really good. Underrated album, for sure. Alright, should have put back the Novice Inspector. I don't know why nobody in chat didn't tell me to put that back. Like, you guys knew that I was going to draw another one. I have a question. Where's the Timeless cards? They're in our deck. We haven't drawn in this game, but they're in our deck, I promise. I can see the darkest side of me. Do you think they're playing Path of Peril in their sideboard? I'm not playing around it. I don't think I can. I didn't know they had a new singer. Guess I never realized that. Get still Luxodon next turn. Yeah, they could be Meat Hook. Oh, like 10 years ago. Okay. I mean, I listened to them religiously when this album came out, but after this album, I didn't listen to them a ton after that. Like, I don't really know. I don't even know how many albums they made since this one, honestly. But this one's an all-timer. All right, how bad? Oh my god. Minus 20 Keck W. Minus 20, huh? That's not good. Not a fan of minus 20. I don't think I have time for this second Luxodon, so I'm going to loot it away. Minus 20. I don't see any minus 20s in chat. Oh, God. Okay. That one was only 14. How many recruiters do I have left? One, two. I still have 2 recruiters? One's in the bottom, though, right? Oh, no, I shuffled, right. So I still have 2 recruiters in my deck. Bobsy. What's up, Bobsy? Thanks for the raid, buddy. Welcome, everybody, from Bobsy Stream. Unfortunately, that is not a recruiter. Alright. Go. Don't kill me, please. Your turn. Of all people. They have a third Tasha's. Ooh, Mystic Sanctuary back Tasha's. Now we're talking. Oh, they could brainstorm into that. Yo, chill. Okay, they don't have brainstorm. I mean, I might as well loot, right? Just try to find a recruiter. I don't know what they could have here. This is bad if they have Bowmasters. Whoa, I'm attacking. Whoa. I attack. Oh, they just fucked up. Okay, well, that's good for me. Because they could have killed the 2-2 and then had a 2-2 to block the 1-1. Aether Gust my Epicure. Well, they're putting a card back in my deck for the Tashas. Does it make more sense to top or bottom this for the Tashas? How many 5s do I have left? I don't think it changes anything. Do I have 5s left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 1 5 left. I might just be dead to the Tashas. Should we have sacrificed Clue last turn so we had Shrapnel Blast out with Blood Token this turn? Maybe. Well, I guess at that point I should bottom this. Do I have Blast left? 1. I do have 1 Shrapnel Blast left. So that's my out, right? They Tasha's, I response, draw a card, and then upkeep Blast them. I think that's my only out, right? Oh, no, but they're at 6, right? It's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. Alright, we have to hope. I didn't do the math. Is it lethal? Alright, they're dead. Game 3. Yeah, I guess maybe I should have popped the Clue last turn. Although it turned out they ended up having the Bowmasters anyways. So. I mean, yeah, look at our mana curve. Tasha's is insane against us. Do I want these Gobakons? What happened to Bobsy? Bobsy raided me. Thanks again for the raid, Bobsy. Blokes. Can we get a bloke spam? Any blokes? What if I just boarded in Gobakon and went to 63? $63 against Mill. Yeah, Tasha's does seem to solo a lot of decks. Low key, is Mill just like really good? Sand is nice. Is Archive Trap's not an arena, is it? I don't want to have to play around Archive Trap. Not that I can play around it anyways, but Moonshield, thank you for the 16-month resub. Welcome back, Moonshield. Hope you're having a good day today. Appreciate that. They don't play crabs, do they? Maybe I should have cut the cases. Because this isn't like Modern where they have crabs. Oh, well, never mind. Consider myself not right. We have located the crab. Remember when I said they didn't have crabs? I'm going to sack the Clue. Because the blood is more mana efficient. Okay, go. If only I had a Convoke creature this turn. The see through the thickness. Would you pay $150 to play in a 15K if it came with a one-day pass to a well-known Comic-Con? Well, I paid $150 plus $100 badge entry to enter a 75K. I don't know if I'd do that for 15 though. Maybe I still would. But it came with the 1 day pass. Yeah, I probably would do that. Your whole day is spent in the 15K. I guess that's a good way to look at it too. I mean, if you scrub out of the 15K, then it's cool because you have the con. But like, if you're paying that much to enter an event, you should be entering the event with the assumption that you're going to win, right? If you're spending $150 and you like, and there's some inkling that you are not going to win the event, then you probably should not be entering the event in the first place, right? From 8 to 11. Yeah, but like your entire day is going to be tied up in that con, right? You know, that's the issue. And if that's the case, then what's the point, right? GalaxyCon Richmond next weekend. I haven't heard that one. It depends. Like, I wouldn't like. I would consider playing the event, but I wouldn't necessarily say that the entry to the con for that 1 day. I wouldn't necessarily consider that a deal breaker because again, if you're spending $150 to play in a Magic event, it kind of depends on what you're trying to get out of it, right? If I'm spending that kind of money to play in an event, I'm assuming that I'm going to do well enough to win. And if that's the case, then I'm not going to get anything out of the con because I'm going to be playing the event all day. Now, if you're okay with that, then that's fine, right? But again, it kind of depends on like, it depends on what you're going there for, if that makes sense. Sure. Why did they shock? And push. Okay. The last GalaxyCon 15K in Raleigh had a total of 14 players. Okay, well, you didn't tell me that. If you're telling me that it's a 14-person 15K, then yeah, I'll play in it. I guess I would play that. I think 14-person $15,000 tournament. What happens if like every single person just agrees to split the prize?